Are you feeling overwhelmed by the obstacles in your life? Like no matter how hard you try, you can't seem to get ahead? Maybe you're struggling to find the right path. Or perhaps you're stuck in a rut, facing challenge after challenge with no clear way out. It's easy to feel like life is against you, like your dreams are just out of reach. And no matter what you do, success remains elusive. But let me tell you something, it's already yours. Everything you want, everything you've dreamed of, is within your grasp right now. You just need to prepare yourself to claim it. Life throws challenges at us, big and small, and it can often feel like we're at the mercy of circumstances. Whether it's personal struggles, professional setbacks, or emotional pain, it's easy to lose sight of the fact that we hold the power to change our circumstances. But here's the truth, you have everything you need to turn things around. The power to create the life you want is already inside you. The only thing you need to do now is prepare yourself to accept it. In this script, I'm going to share with you how to shift your mindset, take action, and overcome the obstacles standing in your way. The key to truly changing your life lies not just in what you do, but in how you think. Our mindset has the power to shape our actions, and our actions ultimately determine the outcomes we experience. But shifting your mindset isn't always easy, especially when you've been stuck in patterns of doubt, fear, and insecurity for so long. This is why it's essential to first identify and break free from the limiting beliefs that have been holding you back. Limiting beliefs are the thoughts and perceptions that you hold about yourself and the world around you that prevent you from achieving your full potential. These beliefs often stem from past experiences, societal pressures, or negative feedback you've received from others. For example, you might believe that you're not smart enough to succeed, that you don't deserve happiness, or that failure is something you should avoid at all costs. These beliefs shape the way you approach challenges and can even stop you from taking risks or pursuing opportunities altogether. To break free from these limiting beliefs, you need to start by recognizing them. The process begins with self-awareness. Pay close attention to the thoughts you have when faced with an obstacle or challenge. What are you telling yourself? Are you thinking, "I'll never be able to do this," or "I'm not good enough for this opportunity"? The first step is to write down these thoughts. By putting them on paper, you can start to examine them objectively. Are they rooted in truth, or are they simply fears based on past experiences or assumptions? Once you've identified your limiting beliefs, the next step is to challenge them. Ask yourself, where did this belief come from? Is it truly accurate, or is it based on outdated information or fear? For example, if you think, "I'm not good enough to start my own business," ask yourself, what evidence do I have that supports this belief? Have I ever tried and failed, or am I just afraid of failure? Challenging these beliefs helps to weaken their hold over you, allowing you to replace them with more empowering, supportive beliefs. Empowering beliefs are thoughts that encourage you to take action, that help you move past fear and self-doubt. These beliefs might sound like, "I am capable of learning what I need to succeed," or "Every failure is an opportunity to learn and grow." The key is to shift your inner dialogue to a place that empowers you to take the necessary steps toward your goals, rather than paralyzing you with fear or self-doubt. But shifting your mindset is just the beginning. Once you've done the hard work of identifying and challenging your limiting beliefs, the next step is to take action. Without action, even the best mindset will remain powerless. Action is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. But taking action can be daunting, especially if you've been stuck in a cycle of inaction or uncertainty for a while. Start small. Break your goals down into manageable steps. Think about what you can do right now, today, to move closer to your goal. Maybe it's researching something you've been putting off, setting up a meeting, or making a small but important decision that you've been avoiding. Every action you take, no matter how small, is a step forward. The key is to maintain momentum. Even if the steps feel insignificant in the moment, they will eventually add up to significant progress. The more you take action, the more your confidence will grow, and the more your mindset will begin to shift toward a place of possibility and success. Real-world examples of people who have overcome obstacles and found success are powerful reminders that it's possible to do the same in your own life. Take J.K. Rowling, for example. Before she became a household name for the Harry Potter series, Rowling was a struggling single mother living on welfare. She faced countless rejections from publishers, and many people told her that her work would never be successful. But she didn't let those setbacks define her. She kept going. She believed in her work, in her ability, and in her dream. Now, she's one of the most successful authors in the world, and her story serves as a testament to the power of perseverance and belief in oneself. Another example is Steve Jobs, who was ousted from the very company he created, only to return years later and turn Apple into one of the most innovative and valuable companies in the world. He faced rejection, failure, and doubt, but he didn't give up. He kept pushing forward, even when the odds were stacked against him. Jobs was able to maintain his vision and resilience, which led to his eventual success. These examples highlight something important. Setbacks and failures are not the end. They are opportunities to learn, grow, and refine your approach. Just because you've faced challenges doesn't mean that you can't overcome them. It's not the obstacles that define you, it's how you respond to them. If you allow yourself to be discouraged by every failure, you will never achieve your dreams. But if you face each challenge with resilience and determination, you'll move closer to the success that's waiting for you. Resilience is one of the most important qualities you can develop as you pursue your goals. It's the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to continue even when things get tough, and to maintain hope and determination in the face of adversity. Resilience doesn't come naturally to everyone, but it's something you can build over time. The first step in building resilience is embracing failure as part of the journey. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the process. Every successful person has failed at some point, often multiple times. But what sets them apart is their ability to get back up, learn from their mistakes, and keep going. When you encounter failure, take time to reflect on what went wrong, but don't dwell on it. Use it as a lesson to improve and move forward. Another key aspect of building resilience is focusing on your why. When the going gets tough, remind yourself why you started this journey in the first place. What is your purpose? What motivates you to keep going, even when things get difficult? When your why is clear and compelling, it becomes easier to push through the hard times. Your sense of purpose becomes a driving force that keeps you focused on your goals, even when obstacles appear. Staying connected to a supportive community can also help you build resilience. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who support your vision, and who encourage you when you're feeling down. Having a strong support system can help you stay motivated and provide you with the strength to keep going when you face setbacks. Finally, you have to be patient with yourself. Building resilience takes time, and personal growth is a process, not a destination. There will be moments of doubt, frustration, and fatigue, but the key is to keep going, even when it feels hard. Trust the process, trust yourself, and know that each small step you take is bringing you closer to the person you want to become. In summary, shifting your mindset and taking action are the foundational steps to overcoming the obstacles in your life. By identifying and challenging your limiting beliefs, you can free yourself from the chains that have been holding you back. Taking consistent, small actions will build momentum and help you move toward your goals, while real-world examples of those who have overcome similar challenges will remind you that success is possible. The key to maintaining progress is resilience, developing the strength to keep going, even in the face of setbacks. With the right mindset, consistent action, and resilience, you will be prepared to overcome any obstacle that stands in your way. The journey may not be easy. There will be obstacles, there will be setbacks, and there will be moments where you doubt yourself. But I want you to remember this: you are capable. Everything you want is already yours, but you have to believe it, prepare for it, and take action to claim it. So, let's get started. You've been struggling, right? The weight of your problems seems heavier than ever. Whether it's financial struggles, job dissatisfaction, a lack of purpose, or personal relationships falling apart, can all feel overwhelming. You look at others, and they seem to have it all together: successful careers, healthy relationships, peace of mind. But it feels like no matter how hard you try, you just can't break through. I know that feeling, and I'm here to tell you you're not alone. What many people don't realize is that the struggles you face are not signs that you're failing. In fact, the struggles you're experiencing right now can be viewed as opportunities for growth that you might not fully recognize in the midst of the pain, frustration, or confusion. When you're facing challenges, it's easy to feel like everything is falling apart, that your efforts are going unrewarded, and that success is slipping further away. But it's in those very moments of hardship that the seeds of growth are planted. The obstacles you face are not the end of your story. They are, in many ways, the beginning of something new and transformative. When people encounter difficulties, it's natural to want to find a way out of them as quickly as possible. We often focus on the negative aspects of our challenges, on how we feel stuck, defeated, or overwhelmed. But what happens when we allow these struggles to define us? When we let our hardships tell the story of who we are? The danger lies in internalizing our struggles as something permanent, something that defines our identity and limits our potential. We begin to think that we're incapable of moving forward or that we're trapped in a cycle we can't escape from. And that, right there, is where the problem arises. You see, the problem isn't the struggle itself, it's the story we tell ourselves about the struggle. When we focus only on how hard it is, how we're failing, or how hopeless the situation may feel, we start to accept these thoughts as our truth. We start believing that we are failures because we're facing difficulties, that these challenges mean we are not good enough, or that we'll never succeed. But what if the real truth is that struggles are actually stepping stones, not obstacles? Think about it. Every successful person, whether they're entrepreneurs, athletes, artists, or anyone who has achieved great things, has faced challenges and failures along the way. They didn't get to where they are by avoiding struggles or giving up when things got tough. Instead, they learned to view those struggles as opportunities to grow, to refine their skills, to gain insight, and to build resilience. Every challenge was a chance to evolve, to improve, and to come out stronger on the other side. The key is in how you choose to respond to the struggles you're facing. It's easy to let hardship define you, to let failure tell you that you're not worthy of success. But when you reframe your perspective, when you shift the way you view your struggles, you'll realize that they don't define who you are, they only reveal who you have the potential to become. Struggles, in their raw and unrefined form, are actually the raw material of success. They give you the chance to learn, adapt, and grow in ways that would be impossible if everything were smooth sailing. When we face challenges, it's normal to feel disheartened or discouraged. But if we can learn to take a step back and look at the situation from a different angle, we can start to see those struggles as opportunities. They are the moments that force us to rethink our strategies, to examine our habits, and to learn more about ourselves. They highlight areas where we may be limiting ourselves, where we can improve, and where we can push past our comfort zones. Without struggles, there would be no growth. Without hardship, there would be no progress. Success isn't just about achieving your goals, it's about learning and evolving along the way. Think about the last time you faced a significant challenge. At first, it probably felt overwhelming, like there was no way you could make it through. But with time, did you find that you developed new skills? Did you discover things about yourself that you didn't know before? Maybe you built resilience, gained confidence, or learned how to overcome fears you didn't even realize were holding you back. These are the types of lessons that only come from struggling through something difficult. These are the moments that shape your character and prepare you for future challenges. It's easy to get caught up in the idea that success should be effortless, that life should flow smoothly, and that we should always be in control. But the reality is that success is built on a foundation of overcoming adversity. Each challenge you face adds another layer to your strength, wisdom, and determination. So instead of seeing your struggles as setbacks, start viewing them as powerful opportunities to grow, to sharpen your skills, and to prepare yourself for the future. What if we started to believe that every obstacle we face is an opportunity in disguise? What if we recognize that the hardship we're enduring today is setting us up for the success of tomorrow? It's important to realize that no struggle is wasted. Even when you feel like you're not making progress, even when the road ahead looks unclear, every step is bringing you closer to your desired outcome. The struggles you face now are teaching you important lessons, building your resilience, and preparing you for the next phase of your journey. One of the most powerful ways to reframe your struggles is to focus on the bigger picture. Ask yourself, what is this struggle teaching me? What can I learn from this experience? Instead of just reacting to the hardship, take a moment to reflect on what it can help you discover about yourself. What new strengths are emerging? What skills are you developing that will serve you in the future? These questions can help you start to see that your struggles are not something to fear or avoid. They are powerful tools that can help you create the life you desire. When you shift from seeing struggles as failures to viewing them as stepping stones, you begin to change the trajectory of your life. You start to realize that every difficulty you face is an opportunity to rise above it, to become better than you were before. Struggles don't define you, they refine you. They're the raw material for your success story, waiting to be molded into something powerful. So, don't be afraid of your struggles. Embrace them, use them, learn from them, and know that with each challenge you face, you're one step closer to achieving everything you've ever dreamed of. Your story isn't over. It's only just beginning. The challenges you face today are not the end. They're the foundation for your future. The raw material for your success is already in your hands, waiting for you to shape it. The only thing standing between you and the success you desire is your willingness to embrace your struggles, learn from them, and keep moving forward. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. In fact, it's going to take hard work, perseverance, and a shift in mindset. But if you don't address the problem now, it's going to continue to haunt you. It'll creep into your thoughts, into your actions, and into your relationships. You'll feel trapped, like there's no way out, no hope. The longer you leave it unaddressed, the more the weight of these challenges will drag you down. But here's the good news. You don't have to let that happen. There's a way forward, and it starts with understanding that you hold the power to change your situation. You don't have to keep living like this. You don't have to stay stuck. The first step in overcoming these challenges is understanding the mindset you need to adopt in order to move forward. The shift begins with understanding one simple but powerful principle. You are in control. I know it doesn't always feel that way. When you're faced with so many obstacles, it can seem like everything is out of your hands. But that feeling of helplessness is just a belief that you've internalized over time. It's a belief that tells you that you're powerless against life's challenges. But that belief is wrong. You have the ability to change your circumstances, but first, you have to change how you see yourself. You are not a passive participant in your own life. You are the creator. You have the ability to shape your reality, and it starts with shifting your mindset. So how do you do that? First, you need to identify the limiting beliefs that have been holding you back. These are the beliefs that tell you you're not good enough, that you're not worthy of success, that you're not capable of overcoming your challenges. These beliefs are deeply ingrained, and they often stem from past experiences, maybe childhood, past failures, or negative feedback from others, but they don't have to define you. The first actionable step you can take is to identify these beliefs. Write them down. What are the thoughts you keep repeating to yourself? I'm not good enough. I'll never succeed. I don't have what it takes. Write them down and take a step back. Look at them for what they really are, just thoughts, not facts. You are not defined by these beliefs. They are not your truth unless you allow them to be. Once you've identified these limiting beliefs, the next step is to challenge them. Ask yourself, is this belief really true? What evidence do I have to support it? You'll find that most of these beliefs are not based on facts. They're based on fear, past experiences, and negative conditioning. The more you challenge them, the easier it will be to let go of them. Next, it's time to replace these limiting beliefs with empowering beliefs. For example, instead of thinking, I'm not good enough, start telling yourself, I am capable of achieving whatever I set my mind to. Instead of thinking, I'll never succeed, tell yourself, every step I take brings me closer to success. The more you repeat these positive affirmations, the more they'll become ingrained in your mind. The next step in overcoming your challenges is to take action. You can't just sit around waiting for things to change. You have to actively pursue your goals, even when it feels uncomfortable. Start small, set achievable goals, and take one step at a time. The key is consistency. Every small action you take moves you closer to the life you want. But what if you encounter obstacles along the way? What if things don't go as planned? This is where most people give up. But you can't afford to give up. You have to keep going, even when things get tough. Remember, the obstacles you face are not signs that you're on the wrong path. They're part of the process. Every successful person has faced setbacks. Every single one. Take the example of Thomas Edison. He failed thousands of times before he invented the light bulb. But he didn't give up. He saw each failure as a lesson, a step towards success. And look at where it got him. He revolutionized the world. Your setbacks are no different. They're just stepping stones on the way to your success. Another key principle in overcoming obstacles is resilience. You have to develop the mental toughness to keep going, even when things get hard. But resilience isn't something you're born with, it's something you build over time. One of the best ways to build resilience is to embrace failure as part of the learning process. When you fail, you don't lose, you learn. And each lesson you learn gets you closer to your ultimate goal. Let's take a moment to reflect on some real-life success stories. These are people who were once in your shoes, struggling, facing obstacles, unsure of how to move forward. But they didn't let their struggles define them. Instead, they took action, faced their fears, and pushed through their doubts. They are living proof that you, too, can achieve the success you desire. For example, consider the story of Oprah Winfrey. She grew up in poverty, faced abuse, and was told she would never succeed in television. But she didn't let those obstacles define her. She worked hard, stayed focused on her goals, and eventually became one of the most successful and influential people in the world. Her story is a testament to the power of perseverance, self-belief, and the willingness to take action. These success stories aren't unique. They're examples of what happens when you stop letting obstacles define you and start using them as fuel for your success. You are capable of achieving the same level of success, no matter where you are right now. As you begin to make progress, it's important to maintain momentum. It's easy to get discouraged along the way, especially when things don't happen as quickly as you'd like. But remember, progress is progress, no matter how small. Celebrate your wins, even the small ones, and use them as motivation to keep going. The key to sustaining long-term growth is consistency. Keep showing up, even on the tough days. Keep taking those small steps, and trust that they will add up over time. Personal growth is not a sprint, it's a marathon. So don't rush the process. Enjoy the journey, and trust that with each step, you're getting closer to your goal. In the end, the power to transform your life is already inside you. It's always been there. You just have to be willing to embrace it, take action, and stay the course. And remember, you are not alone. You have the strength to overcome any obstacle, and the success you're seeking is within your reach. Now, take a deep breath and commit to one small action today. The journey may not be easy, but you are capable. And the rewards? They will be worth every step. You've got this.